back again, all right?
Yes. I wanted to get this room straight before Terry's home. He can't bear spring cleaning. Hates the thought of turning things out.
Wish he felt the same about me. Do you want to keep all these things we found in the attic?
Oh, yes, dear. Don't throw that away.
Oh, everything's so dusty. Made my throat quite dry.
Would you like another cup of tea, Lucy?
No, dear, don't bother. We'll just make do with a glass of sherry.
Good idea. We've earned a drink.
All right, no. You sit down. I'll get it.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I know it's probably silly hanging on to all these old toys the kids had, but you never know. They might come in handy for the grandchildren.
Oh, it's early days for that. They're not married yet.
Who knows these days? They may not even do it in that order.
Sherry's getting a bit low. Terry'll need a new bottle. Oh, that's funny.
What is it?
There seems to be some sort of pencil mark on the label.
What?
Well, never mind. Two can play at that game. There. That'll give him something to think about.
Oh, thank you. And bless you for all your help today.
Ah, well, we couldn't have you working on your own now, could we? And we can't have you drinking on your own either. I'll join you.
Oh, look, old Fuzzy Wuzzy.
No, dear, I'll be all right.
And do you know, that was Debbie's favourite. They were inseparable. Oh, how she loved him. At least I think it was a him. Oh, Lucy, look, do you remember that? Do you know you sent her to Susie on her first birthday all the way from India?
Oh, you've got a good memory.
Oh, no, I couldn't forget. Terry christened her Nellie from Delhi. Oh, dear. Happy days.
Oh, doesn't time fly? It seems only yesterday they were running around and sitting on my knee, and they were such lovely children.
Yes, and now they've all grown up and left home, and it all happened so quickly. Oh, they're young for such a short time.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. Hello, we've fallen off the magic roundabout.
Oh, hello, dear.
Leaving. June, it's me, I'm home.
Oh, Terry.
Oh, God, what's the matter now?
Nothing. Look.
How long have you been at the sherry? Hold on. Hang on. Here, who's been bashing the bottle here?
I think I'll just go and have a lie down.
Yes, dear. Yes, you want to hurry up. It's soon getting dark. You don't want to be out of your coffin when the moon rises.
Oh, dear, poor Lucy. I think she's worn out. We've been spring cleaning all day.
Oh, good. Are you going to do this room tomorrow?
Terry, can't you see the difference?
No.
Well, you'll be surprised at the amount of filth there was on these walls.
Lucy been at the graffiti again, has she?
Honestly, I don't know why I bother. You never notice anything.
Well, I didn't get much chance, do I? Walk in, what do I see? Old Days of Wine and Roses there, sitting there with a doll, and you accompanying her on the maracas.
It's Debbie's rattle. And that's Nellie from Delhi.
Who?
Don't you remember old Fuzzy Wuzzy and Mr. Floppy Legs?
June, when you were doing this cleaning today, love, you didn't get a bang on the head by any chance, did you?
There's nothing wrong with me. It's your memory that's gone. Look. There's Mr. Floppy Legs.
Oh, that Mr. Floppy Legs. Oh, why didn't you say so? Susan's, wasn't it?
No, Frank's. He was always in bed with him.
I hope he's doing better than that now. Moth-eaten old thing. No wonder you're throwing all this rubbish out.
Oh, it's not rubbish. I wouldn't dream of throwing it away.
Well, it's not much good, is it? I mean, who want to go to bed with that?
Well, that's not the point, is it? I mean, all these things have a sentimental value. They belong to our children, yours and mine. Don't you feel anything?
Yes, hungry. What's for supper?
I'll find something.
What do you mean, find something? I mean, just look in the oven. That's where it'll be.
No, I'm afraid it won't. I haven't had a minute today to think of things like that.
Well, I must eat. I mean, surely you've got something in the larder.
Oh, I expect there's a bit of veal and ham pie.
No. I had that for lunch.
Well, I'm not to know that, am I?
Well, what do you expect me to do, then? Phone in every day at lunchtime? Hello, darling. I just thought you'd like to know I've had lentil soup for starters. Now, should I go for the steak pie or the fish? Bearing in mind that for dessert, I rather fancy the look...
All right, no veal and ham pie. I tell you what we'll have.
What?
Prawn cocktail.
Yes.
Steak, jacket potato, salad, cheese biscuits and coffee.
Ah, that's more like it.
Oh, good. That's settled then.
Good. Have I got time for another drink first?
Yes, but hadn't you better book the table first?
Right. Well?
About 8:30?
Oh, June. Oh, June. No, June. It's too expensive to keep going out for meals.
Oh, darling, it didn't cost that much the last time you took me out. It's only £1.15 shillings and threepence.
Well...
The silver threepence.
Well, look at it this way. I mean, isn't it a compliment to you as the chef that I prefer to eat in this establishment? I mean, it's quiet, it's spotlessly clean, especially today. The cuisine is superb, and I fancy the waitress.
Oh, well, thank you, Egon, but the management regrets that there is nothing on tonight except the veal and ham pie.
All right, so we'll go out to eat then.
Thank you, darling.
Just one thing, though.
What?
If the bill is too exorbitant, I should refuse to pay if I were you.
Anyway, there's just the two of us now. In the good old days, you had to fork out for £5.
Yeah, thank goodness they're off our hands now.
Oh, darling, don't say that. Kids used to love going out for a treat. Don't you remember how lovely they looked, all dolled up and sitting there good as gold?
Yes. Oh, great bunch, a great bunch, and a great credit to me they were.
Oh, yes, darling.
Yes, mind you, I had to be firm. Oh, that Frankie could be a devil sometimes.
Do you remember? Do you remember the time he cut the heads off all your tulips?
Yeah. And what happened? What happened? Straight upstairs to bed, no supper, and there he stayed.
Yeah. Till about an hour later, there was a little knock. A tiny little tear-stained face peeped round the door and said, "Can I come out now, Daddy? I'm sorry for what I did. And I promise tomorrow I'll glue them all back on again."
He did too. Wrong way up, though.
You could never really be cross with Frank. He just used to stand there with those great, big, innocent eyes. Oh, I couldn't bear to see him unhappy. Just hated it when he cried.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it when you do it either. What's the matter with you? I mean, that's twice in 5 minutes.
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, there must be something, isn't there? There must be. What is it?
It's just happy memories, that's all.
Oh, lovely meal this is going to be. If you keep that up, we'll never finish the soup.
I'm sorry, darling. I am looking forward to going out, and I promise I won't cry anymore. It was just coming across that old box of toys, and it reminded me of all the happy times we had together as a family.
Well, we still are a family.
That's not the same thing, is it? I mean, Frank's miles away in Hong Kong. Debbie's right up north.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got Susan in Chelsea. That's just down the road.
Ah, but it's not the same as being with us. All of us together, as a family.
You still got some of your family upstairs, remember? Baby Jane. And that mangy old minor bird of hers. Oh, when is she leaving?
Oh, I don't know. She's been talking about it for the past 4 years.
That must be about 200 bottles of sherry ago.
Oh, come on. She doesn't drink sherry all the time.
No, only when she's fit and well. If she's not feeling so good, it's brandy. I'll tell you what, if she ever became a blood donor, they could tap it straight off into the barrel.
She doesn't drink that much. You know, you seem to forget. She's nearly 74.
Years old or percent proof. I'm sorry we're closed.
Come in, dear.
You dear, I wondered if I might have that piece of veal and ham pie that's in the larder.
Oh, of course, Lucy. You must be famished. You worked so hard all day.
Yes, I think perhaps I did overdo it a bit.
Damn sure you did.
As a matter of fact, I'm feeling a little faint.
Here we go again. I'm sorry, love, you're out of luck, look. You haven't got any brandy.
Oh, yes, you have, dear. Nearly a full bottle.
Have I? Where?
In my room, all I need is a glass.
Oh, you know, darling, I think that was one of the nicest meals we've ever had.
So it should be 14 quid. 14 quid! And that's now. I mean, in 5 years' time, it'll be more like 30 quid.
Why worry about what it's going to be then?
Because that's roughly the date we're going to eat out next.
Oh, come on. Forget it and come to bed. Oh, that wine was very nice. think I had to drop too much.
June, I've got to get up early in the morning.
Oh, darling. No. Don't go to sleep yet. I was looking forward to a little talk.
But we've been talking all evening.
Not about this.
About what?
Just a thought.
You save it till the morning. Good night.
Terry.
No, June.
But, darling.
Not now.
Oh, all right then, it can wait. It doesn't really matter. I was only going to say, what about having a baby?
Pardon?
Baby! Don't you think it'd be nice?
Are you sure you didn't get a bang on the head today?
No.
Well, you must be drunk then.
No, why should I be?
Well, balmy now. I mean, how can we possibly have a baby at your age?
I didn't mean me.
Well, I don't think I know anybody else well enough.
No, look, I didn't mean actually have one. Not that I couldn't. I was talking about adopting one.
What for?
Well, what do people usually adopt them for?
Well, because they haven't got children of their own. I mean, we've got 3.
Oh, no, we haven't. Not anymore. Not here in the house. Oh, and I do miss them about the place. I mean, this has always been a family house. It should be ringing with the laughter of little children.
God, blimey, how many do you want?
Well, only one to start with. See how we get on.
Well, I can't get to sleep properly now. What's it going to be like when the house is ringing with laughter all night? Oh, no, I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't go all through that again.
You never did. I was the one who had all the sleepless nights. You snored your way through it all.
I was keeping the bed warm for you.
Anyway, it doesn't have to be a baby. You can adopt someone at any age.
How about a 22-year-old Swedish boy? I wouldn't mind having a few sleepless nights then.
No, I'm serious. I really mean it. It'd give us a whole new interest in life, keep us young. Now, wouldn't you like to have someone to teach all about life? Play with in the park? Climb up on your knee?
Yeah, Swedish blonde. You forget about all this reawakening of your maternal instincts and go to sleep. Go on, cuddle that. Go on.
I think a boy might be rather nice.
No! 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 Oh, how much longer have we got to wait?
Oh, sit down. You'll wear a hole in the carpet.
They're lucky to have a carpet. Who pays for it? Us, the ratepayers?
Don't start off on the wrong foot. First impressions are very important. They don't just hand children out to anyone.
Remember, this was your idea. I mean, I was quite happy carrying on with life the way it was. I mean, we've got all my problems with Lucy. Look, this is just a tentative inquiry.
Yes, darling. And thank you for being so understanding.
Oh, I don't know about that. I must be a simple-minded fool listening to you. Mad, that's what I am. Start raving mad. No, so the Irishman said to the Scotsman...
I'm awfully sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, no, he didn't, no. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was just telling my wife a joke I heard in the pub. The public library.
Will you sit down, Mr. Fletcher?
Yes.
How do you do? I'm Truscott.
Oh, dear. Sometimes that can be very painful.
Yes. Well, I have your letter here, Mrs. Fletcher. It seems that both you and your husband are very anxious to adopt.
Yes, that's right.
Now, we have to consider certain aspects very carefully. Background, temperament, personality.
Oh, quite. I mean, we don't want any Tom, Dick or Harry.
But the child's yours.
Oh, there's no problem there. I mean, she's got plenty of background. Oh, county type, very twin-set and pearls. I mean, she wouldn't talk to the likes of you and me, mate.
Terry, for heaven's sake.
Well, I'm just filling them in on your pedigree, that's
Yes,
all.
well, I'm sure it's very sound. What about you, Mr. Fletcher?
Well, you can put me down as a lovable mongrel. I wouldn't quite make it at Crufts, but a damn good member of the Tail Waggers Club.
This is a child adoption, not Battersea Dog Circus.
Oh, yes, we do realise that, Mr. Truscott.
It does occur to me that this is a somewhat special case. Most of our inquiries tend to come from somewhat younger couples.
Yes, I suppose it is a bit unusual at our time of life. But then, you see, we have had a lot of experience. We've already brought up 3 children.
Oh, were they your own?
No, we won them in a raffle. Of course they were our own. 2 girls and a boy, damn good thoroughbreds, although I say it myself. I gave them the benefit of my knowledge. They didn't have to ask. I was always there with guidance, suggestions, and endless advice.
What happened?
They all left home.
Well, I mean, you know what kids are like. I mean, they like to make their own way in the world, but we pointed them in the right direction, didn't we, dear?
I think so.
Yes, I see. And now you're left with a vacuum in your house.
Oh, we've always had one of them and a washing machine.
Oh, I mean, an emptiness, a void.
Yes, I suppose so. And you see, I'd like to become
A mother again.
Not so much fun this way, but still.
Is there anything else you'd like to know, Mr. Truscott?
Yes, there are 1 or 2 things. Now, age?
Oh, anything from 2 upwards.
Your.
Oh, I'm late 40s and my wife is early.
You have to be more precise than that.
I'm 44.
Mm-hmm. I'm 47. 8.
9.
Shall we close the bidding at 49? Now, let's move on, shall we? What denomination are you?
Theory.
St. Luke's. Nice little church. Across the corner. Nice little church across the corner. Very nice. Yes. I mean, the vicar does his best, but he still hasn't got the hang of a good sermon. He still will try and drag religion into it.
Now, I'm sorry to ask you this, but would you say you were, well, how shall I put it, comfortable?
Yes.
Financially?
Oh, yes. I'm on a pretty good whack.
Yes, my husband's an area sales manager. It's a very responsible position.
Oh, good. Oh, well, that's something in his favor. Well, I'm afraid I can't hold out too much hope of being able to arrange anything right away.
Oh, well, we'll just have to wait then, will we?
I'm afraid so, but in the meantime, may I make a suggestion? Having got some idea of what you're like now, I think you could both be considered as proxy parents.
How dare you! Jim, get out of here. We're not going to stand here being insulted by this.
Terry.
But,
Proxy.
oh, proxy.
Temporary, you mean? Sort of like, foster parents. Just look after someone for a little while.
Yes. Oh, we have numerous examples where the actual parents are away or indisposed. Mind you, the youngsters in these cases do tend to be somewhat more grown up.
Got any Swedish ones knocking about?
That sounds a very good idea. How do we go about it?
Oh, well, just leave it to me and I'll get you fixed up as soon as possible. Will you come in here, please, Miss Simpson?
I'm sure my husband and I will enjoy the experience.
I'm damn sure I will. Is that her? She'll do. She'll love it at the Laurels. Get your things packed, girl. I was only just...
Another piece of cake, Anthony?
No, thank you, Mrs. Fletcher. I've had quite enough.
Are you sure now? I made a nice big one especially for you.
No, really, I couldn't. But it was absolutely super.
More tea.
Oh, yes, please.
You know, my children always came home starving. I don't suppose school meals have changed that much.
Oh, they're not too bad.
Now, you must let me know all the things you don't like so that we can avoid having them during your month's stay with us.
No, I'm not fussy. I like everything.
Oh, what a good boy. I should keep him and get rid of Terry. Does your father often go on these business trips?
Yes, but this is the first time Mum's had to go as well.
Oh, what a lot of homework.
I've got 3 subjects to do tonight. Oh, do you think Mr. Fletcher will know anything about England in the 1600s?
I doubt it. He's not all that good on the 1970s. Oh, here comes Mastermind now. In here, darling. Come and meet Anthony.
Ah, so this is our young friend.
Yes, Anthony Simpson.
Ah, hello, Tony. I'm Terry. Looking after you all right, Harvey?
Yes, he's just had his tea.
And I made the cake.
Got a good doctor, have you?
It was very nice, wasn't it, dear?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, darling, it's quite like old times, isn't it? Family tea in the kitchen.
Yes, indeed, yes. It could be Frank all over again. He was a good-looking lad, too. Oh, many's the time he sat there doing his homework, and I was always on hand if he needed help. Yeah, same goes for you, Tony. Same goes for you. Anything you want to know, you've only got to ask.
Thank you, sir. I've got quite a lot to do tonight. I have to write an essay on the Great Plague of London.
Yes, well, I should know something about that. She's been staying with us for the last 4 years.
Now, don't you teach him any of your bad habits, Terry?
Oh, and perhaps you might remember something about Pythagoras.
Oh, yes, that rings a bell, yes. Of course, one of the Greek islands, isn't it? Yes. Yes, there's not much I don't know about geography, is there, June?
It's geometry, sir.
Oh, yes. The sum of the two what's-its on the hypothesis is equal to the sum of the two thingamies on the algebra, yes.
How are you getting on at school, Anthony?
Oh, not bad. I'm about third in the class at the moment.
Oh, jolly good. Well, if you want to stay there, I should do your own homework. You never got anywhere near your school, sir, did you, dear?
Oh, yes, I did. She was always taking me around the back of the pavilion. Wake up. Come on, Danny. Bring your things into the sitting room. Let matron get on with supper. Get much cricket, do you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, great game. I remember on one occasion I was getting on for 70.
Won't be long before you're there again, dear.
Thank you.
He seems a very nice lad. I'm sure he'll get on with Terry.
Oh, I do hope so. You don't think it's a bit soon to introduce the new boy to Flashman?
And by this time, the light was beginning to fade, you see. Now, I could have appealed, but we only needed 2 to win. Now, I could hardly see the last ball as it came out of the gloom like a thunderbolt. Oh, Lily wasn't in it. Lethal it was, head high. And what did I do? Hooked it for 4, and the game was ours. Ah, but it was a close thing.
Gosh, you were lucky. Just think how you'd have felt if the girls had won.
Yeah, well, that's cricket. Well, this won't get your homework done, will it? Got much to do, have you?
Yes, I'd better get on with it if you don't mind.
Yes, go on. Just ignore me. Let's just take... No, let's forget I'm here. I'll just have a drink, and then when you finish, perhaps we'll have a game or something. Do you like snakes and ladders?
I prefer chess.
Oh, it's all the same to me. Got 3 of them, right? Ah, dear old vulgar fractions, square roots, algebra, how it all comes flooding back. Oh, Prentice, he was our maths master. Tweaky Prentice, yeah. We used to call him that because if you made a mistake, he used to grab a handful of your hair and give it a tweak. All bald we were in the 5th form. Then there was Toothy Tatlock, the games master. Oh, what a hard time we gave him. The pranks we used to play on him. I remember once we got a handful of itching powder and put him in his rugger shorts. He was leaping about like a grasshopper. Oh, dear, happy days. Sometimes I think you kids miss out on a lot of fun, you see. When I was young...
Excuse me, Mr. Fletcher.
Yes?
Would you rather I did my homework upstairs?
What, have you got a problem?
Well, actually, I'm finding it rather difficult.
Yeah, there's always one, isn't there? Yes. Let's have a look now. Which one are you on now?
I'm still on number 4.
Ah, let's have a look. Yes. Takes 4 men. How long?
Undo this for me, darling, will you?
Please, we're doing homework, please.
Why don't you leave him alone?
He needs help. Anybody would need help with this.
Including you.
Yes, listen. It takes 4 men 8 days to dig a ditch 100 meters long, 1 meter deep and 1.5 meters wide, and then fill it with water at the rate of 5 liters an hour. How long would it take if there are only 3 men? Well, that's 5 over 3, 4, 3 over 5. Who writes this rubbish? That is Professor A.C. Potts. That is is the sort of twaddle they're filling their heads with. I mean, I ask you, does it make sense?
Well, I don't know, does it, Anthony?
Yes, I think so.
Well, you do it then.
Darling.
I mean, it's not realistic. I mean, what good is that to a clever young boy like Tony? I mean, when he leaves school, I mean, he's not going to spend his life digging ditches and filling them with water.
Well, that's not the point, is it? It's to teach him to exercise his mind, how to approach a problem.
Well, I think they should teach them more practical things, more real-life problems, like how to get tops of bloody jars.
Can I help?
No, you sit down, lad. You've got enough on your plate, mate. Oh, dear. He's got the plague, Pythagoras, and Professor Potts all in one night. That's going to stand him in great stead for the future, isn't it, eh? Great social asset he'll be at any party. What a delightful house you have here. I do believe it is equal to twice the size of the two houses on the other side of the square. Hello, keeping clear of the plague, are you? What a lovely swimming pool you have here. It must have taken 4 men at least 8 days to build.
Anthony, I think I can help you with one of your problems tonight.
Can you really?
Yes, I'll lock him in the kitchen. Come on.
All right. I'll be out to play later. Your move.
Checkmate.
I wasn't ready. Take it again.
Maybe I had you that time.
All right, that's enough, Lucy. Let Tony bowl now. No, not like that,
Oh,
Tony.
now, don't be too hard on him. He's never done it before.
I'm just trying to help out. All it is my game. Keep your head down, left arm straight. Nice, easy swing, and don't forget to follow through.
It's a lot to remember.
I shouldn't bother. Go on, just hit it. Good shot.
Now, just let me show you where you were going wrong.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Quite a nice lad, really. We got on famously.
Yes, I really enjoyed having him here, and he was no trouble. Can we do it again
I
sometime?
don't see why not, if you're all like him. Bit studious, perhaps, but very well behaved, you know. Didn't get up to much mischief, not like me when I was a kid.
You know, it's done you a world of good. You're looking 10 years younger.
Well, I always dig it on with kids. I mean, they keep you up to scratch. I'd like to think there was something I taught him. It would be rather nice to think that if there was just one little thing that I said that he remembered.
What's the matter?
Well, I seem to be itching all. Yeah, I'm itching. June! There was something. There was. He remembered.
Don't go away, EastEnders is next. And to find out the news on all the UK Gold soaps, call up page 229 of Gold Text.
Oh, you got the curtains back again, all right?
Yes. I wanted to get this room straight before Terry's home. He can't bear spring cleaning. Hates the thought of turning things out.
Wish he felt the same about me. Do you want to keep all these things we found in the attic?
Oh, yes, dear, don't throw that away.
Oh, everything's so dusty. Made my throat quite dry.
Would you like another cup of tea, Lucy?
No, dear, don't bother. We'll just make do with a glass of sherry.
Good idea. We've earned a drink.
All right, no. You sit down. I'll get it.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I know it's probably silly hanging on to all these old toys the kids had, but you never know. They might come in handy for the grandchildren.
Oh, it's early days for that. They're not married yet.
Who knows these days? They may not even do it in that order.
Sherry's getting a bit low. Terry'll need a new Oh, that's funny.
What is it?
There seems to be some sort of pencil mark on the label.
What?
Well, never mind. Two can play at that game. There. That'll give him something to think about.
Oh, thank you. And bless you for all your help today.
Ah, well, we couldn't have you working on your own now, could we? And we can't have you drinking on your own either. I'll join you.
Oh, look, oh, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
No, dear, I'll be all right.
And do you know, that was Debbie's favourite. They were inseparable. Oh, how she loved him. At least I think it was a him. Oh, Lucy, look, do you remember that? Do you know you sent her to Susie on her first birthday all the way from India?
Oh, you've got a good memory.
Oh, no, I couldn't forget. Terry christened her Nellie from Delhi. Oh, dear. Happy days.
Oh, doesn't time fly? It seems only yesterday they were running around and sitting on my knee, and they were such lovely children.
Yes, and now they've all grown up and left home, and it all happened so quickly. Oh, they're young for such a short time.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. Hello, we've fallen off the magic roundabout.